Hi, I'm a lesbian, or at least I think I'm a lesbian. Yes, but I'm the biggest, let's be wrong. This is just to prove. What? Come on here and have a good time. Oh yeah. Oh, they saw my tum-tum! The moon landing didn't happen. Oh, the moon landing? That didn't happen. I promise it didn't. I would bet like all of my money. Oh, sorry, I farted. Here's Amberlynn in the wild. You have tea on my brother? Yeah, he was a coke.
Hey Gauls, how you doing? It's been half our goal, so let's see why.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So we stopped and got some gas and my mom's like, try these. She had them in her backseat and I said, okay. Maple bacon popcorn. You guys, it's weird. I don't know, but I'm low-key here for it. She was like, for 3.5 cups, it's only 150 calories. I thought that was cute.
Yes, it is so cute to just have a big bag of popcorn in the backseat for your obese food addict daughter to try. And there is no low-key goal, lol. It's obvious.
We're at this place called, what is it, Flower Child? Yeah. My mom wanted to try it. It's like healthy stuff. Cute. We're number 64.
Why are you acting proud that your mom wanted to try healthy food as if you are not 500 pounds? She is so ridiculous.
So there's my mom's food. She has shrimp, brown rice, and broccoli. And I got mashed potatoes, salmon, and like this mac and cheese. Are you excited, Mom?
I am.
Okay, we're about to, I'm gonna do a taste test.
I started my diet yesterday.
Do you want them to know? No, don't. My mom started a diet yesterday.
These two are ridiculous. Who goes out to eat in their first day of diet? Now we know where Amberlynn got her lifestyle from.
Mashed potatoes. That tastes homemade. A little mac and cheese moment. And it's like dry, which you guys know I'm a dry girl. Yeah. Wow, that's good.
Gaul, if it tastes homemade, it tastes like you're cooking, which is very questionable, lol. Gaul, the duck lips were a thing in 2016, let it go. But her hair does look a lot better, the length suits her more.
So we're currently at Walmart, and Walmart is like stepping up their game. Like, what is happening? Like all these pillows. I think I'm gonna get this. And y'all can't come for me for it, okay? Okay guys, so I saw this store on TikTok, so I was like, I kind of want to go, so we're going. Y'all, I think I found my spot. Look at all this colorful paper and pens and markers. That is amazing. I'm about to be looking at all this. Amberlynn was here. There's my signature.
They just go to these places for amusement. It's astonishing. She goes shopping instead of other normal things people do for fun.
There is a reaction channel that begs for more side characters on my channel. And they've also begged for my mom. So this reaction channel took it upon themselves to sit there and read every single charge that my mom has or has not, which I'll explain in a second, gotten in her past.
The comment section for this video was lethal and they gave it to her, lol. I will show you the best ones later. I don't know why she is shocked, honestly. She is the one who talked shit about her parents and how awful they were to her and her brothers. She made a video back in Dusty era, where Dusty finds out the jail her mother was in, so they could contact her. She filmed everything, lol, so now she is upset because her mother is her chauffeur, and she doesn't want it to be ruined.
How does anyone expect me to have side characters on my channel if things like this happen?
Are you dumb? Why do you think people are asking for side characters? Because you are too boring.
I'm sorry, but listing off my mom's past charges and the things that she's done over a decade ago on your YouTube channel during a live stream while reacting to my videos, my current videos, is tacky. It's super tacky and it's all for monetization reasons, and I think it's really pathetic.
Now, one thing a lot of the comments mentioned was the time she was fighting with Dusty live. She started exposing Dusty's brother for being an addict, and she rubbed it in Dusty's face in front of everyone. So I guess it's not tacky or pathetic when she wants to do it.
Like, your brother is in on this? Like, what the fuck? My brother's in on this? What do you mean? Timothy is like your, like, guiding you or whatever. He's like a wannabe manager. He doesn't actually do anything. Like, how shitty is that? Like, you like, I know tea on him. Like, I know tea on your whole fucking family times 12, but I'm not that person. You have tea on my brother? Yeah, he was a coke addict. Oh my God. I was trying to remember when that was going. I was one of the first people you called when you found out that your dad was not your dad. Like, you forget how close we were, and you just, like, shoved that down the toilet.
She literally dropped personal information that Dusty told her when they were together just to get back at her. But people going and searching her mother's criminal history is tacky and out of line. Gore, shut up. Your family is not the only family that deserves to be protected.
So this reaction channel listed off quite a few things. And yes, some of them my mom very much did. My mom is not afraid to admit to the things that she did during her addiction, because when she was on drugs, she did a lot of things that she's very ashamed of. But everything she confronts head on. She takes accountability. Even to this day, she takes accountability for things that she did even when I was just a child.
This is very weird that you are speaking for her and how she feels. That might be true, but it is still weird hearing you debunk things on her behalf.
She has a lot of regrets, I can definitely say that, but she's almost a decade sober. I never in a million years thought that would happen, like truly. Like my mom is the epitome of you can change, you can be a better person, and you can do good things not only for yourself, but for the world.
Gall by. Let's name her mother Teresa Lynn from now on Galls.
I'll start off by saying that yes, my mom has been to jail. My mom has been to prison. She has been in and out of jail and prison ever since I was just a little girl. Same with my dad. That is what I grew up with, what I had to deal with. I'm getting emotional. I don't talk a lot about these things. Fuck. The fact that I feel pressured to have to speak on this is ridiculous.
How is it ridiculous? You don't have to respond to anything, Lowell. You have victimized yourself and used the fact that they were terrible parents for years to justify your shitty behavior. But now you want to cry and play the victim for having to talk about it. She is insane.
But what I'm trying to say is that yes, my mom has made some lousy choices. But there's a rumor going around that my mom went to prison for 5 years for killing a service animal. I am telling you right now, that never happened. You have the wrong person. My mom has never been to prison for 5 years, period. The longest she was ever in prison was for 2 years. And that was for drug-related charges, which most of them were. My mom would never hurt an animal. And my mom, like, she doesn't care what people think of her.
Do you hear how ridiculous you sound? So we draw the line at hurting animals. Lowell. She was an addict and had 3 babies that she neglected, but guys, stop it. She would never hurt an animal. You guys are making shit up. She is so stupid.
But the fact is, who you are in active addiction is not your true self. And I'm not making excuses for her. She has changed so much. She's almost a decade sober, completely different person.
You have tea on my brother? Yeah, he was a coke addict.
Lowell, you are making excuses. And again, your mother is not the only one deserving of protection. You shamed Dusty's brother for being an addict and you used it as tea, so shut the fuck up and accept the tea on your mother.
And I just feel the need to stick up for her because I see how this has hurt her. The fact that people would think that she would do something like that, she wouldn't even do that in her active addiction. I think reaction channels need to stop being tacky and they need to react to what I'm saying and what I'm showing currently.
Again, Gall, you sound ridiculous. She would never hurt an animal, but she would abandon her kids, Lowell.
And there's so many people who are currently drug addicts who haven't changed their lives yet, but they will. I don't like the thought of people not being able to move on from like their past self.
You have tea on my brother? Yeah, he was a coke addict.
When they were in their active addiction. I don't like that people are throwing this in my mom's face.
Yeah, he was a coke addict.
People in general like talking down about drug addicts. Like it's just a topic to me that's like hard. And I just can't stand by that.
You have tea on my brother? Yeah, he was a coke addict.
Being a drug addict is a disease and you do need a lot of help.
Yeah, he was a coke addict.
Anyone struggling, this is just hard. Because like, my dad is still an active addict. And it's like...
Yeah, he was a coke addict.
You can save your manipulative crocodile tears to yourself. You can humiliate other people's families and reveal their secrets when you want to get revenge but cry when people do the same. And what she did to Dusty was worse because Dusty never talked about her family issues like Amberlynn did. Let's see some comments ripping her apart. But I thought Destiny's brother being an addict was tea. It's only okay if it's someone else and not your dirtbag of a mother. Hello. Wake up, you trash talked your mom's addiction, your dad's addiction, your brother's addiction, and Destiny's brother's addiction to feed your addiction. Saying you don't like talking about your family's drug addiction past while you've spoken at length about it in the past is crazy. This is BS. You have dragged your parents through the mud for years. It's all recorded from your mouth. If you have any issues with people talking about your mom, how about you remove all your videos making money off your mom? Also, public record is public record. Now let's see her follow-up video after people dragged her.
The next question is, how have you been feeling mentally? I feel like that was a good question to have on here. I haven't been doing that great. I have been feeling extremely low and depressed, and it's been kind of like dark. So I had to take a step back. The reaction channels that like really truly were like, yeah, Amberlynn's mom did do this. Like, it is defamation. Like, if you guys didn't know, like, this whole thing about my mom has just been really hard because we knew it wasn't true about my mom doing something to a service animal. And I guess supposedly there was a reaction channel who ended up calling the court place, and it turns out that it was a technical error, a keystroke error. And it's like, me and my mom knew that she would never ever in a million years do something like that. She has made a lot of mistakes. Like, you guys have seen her record. I have gotten so many messages from people where they were like, the only type of person who can't forgive your mom is someone who has never either A, suffered with drug addiction or have known someone who has suffered with drug addiction.
We get it that suffering from drug addiction is hard. But you don't have to forgive people for the horrible things they did when they were addicts. WTF are you on? It is your choice to forgive, but you definitely don't have to, and that's where I stand.
What matters is that I forgive her, her mom forgives her, her family forgives her, and she forgives herself. And that's exactly what has happened. So many strangers just like attacking her for stuff that she did while under so many drugs, it's not even funny.
And guess what? She decided to put every single one of those drugs in her body. You can forgive her, but you can't stop people from mentioning it since you dragged her for what she did to you when it was convenient.
It's been hard for her because it's like, it's not something that like a normal person goes through, you know? They do bad things and they either take accountability or they don't, but usually that's like within their family, within their small little group.
And whose fault is that big goal? You mentioned your mom and her issues before anyone knew you had a mother, lol. So shut the hell up and take accountability, lol.
What does your mom feel about you talking about her past on your channel? 95% of the things that I have been through, I have never mentioned on my channel, but the 5% that I have mentioned, it very much does involve my parents, and I have gotten permission because they say that it's also my story.
From what I remember, she was not even in contact with them, so I don't know how she got their consent, lol. I don't think she needs their consent to talk about what she went through, but now that people are digging, you should know that it is because you shitted on them for years.
Next question is, does Valentine want to appear in your YouTube videos? She does. It is something we have talked about, and she said that she is willing to be in my videos, but I think that we're both waiting till we're both ready because I think that's like a really big step. I'm not gonna lie.